The Sign of the Times, episode 691, from that undisclosed water fountain. What a great looking water fountain it is. I bet Barnett would want to come and find that water fountain and then sample it. He might say, wow, this is great tasting water, or he might say, ooh, this is horrible, and regret his life decisions. But for the people that love the snaps, there's my J. Cruz t-shirt. J. Cruz, Wrestle Club Original and Wrestle Club Champion. Here's Chicken Bob and Chicken Ron. They would love to sample some of that water out of that water fountain, I bet. Chicken Bob and Chicken Ron both love water fountains. It's one of their great passions in life. Book I got for QT folks out of a little free library. It's by Caroline Morrison. It's called Oh, You Can't Get to Heaven Wearing High-Heeled Shoes. Or because you'll make St. Peter start singing the blues. QT's gonna love it. Absolutely love it. Current book I just started reading recently. It is Inaugural Ballers by Andrew Marinus. It's about the first ever United States women's basketball team to go to the Olympics. The 1976 Olympics specifically, in Montreal. That's where Bad News Brown won the judo medal in 1976 as well. He was probably across the Olympic Park from them. Demon and Bunny Coffee, a delicious, delicious coffee. Autographed picture of Jakari Frost. Facebook, the Instagram, the YouTube. You may be watching right now. Hopefully while subscribed, let Stompin' Steve get his sneezy ad. Nobody wants that. The X where you can follow me, but not literally. Much like Y. Perry Jones does, much like Zane Paisley does. I think Zane Paisley does. I'll have to confirm that, but I think he does, but not literally. He's not right there drinking at that water fountain saying, wow, this is horrible water. I hate Beast Barnett so much for making me come here, find this water fountain, and trying it. Pamphlet for the Sign of the Times. Every show needs a pamphlet. This one, a Point Defiant Zoo one. A well-worn and loved CAC program. Much less worn, yet equally loved CAC program. Picture of the lake in him throwing a rock through the McDonald's. Autograph picture of Seymour Snout, proud member of the Gallant roster. There's members of Team Bad Knees, not a single solitary good knee in that entire whole bunch, not one. Another proud member though, Casey Carlisle. Back when CaseyCarlisle.com was going, you could get pictures like that if you were old enough. For all your Easter gift giving needs, you could have got pictures like that. Those, if you had giant Easter eggs you could use, you could get some of those. You could have gave them away on Good Friday if you were having a bad Friday. QT's personal favorite. Short Sleeve Samson's personal favorites. I believe that's Dimitri's favorite. Look at that, that's a good one. She had those. Ultimo Dragon's favorite. Another one. Here she is with her Uncle Paul. Pa and his boys. Pa and his freak show. Pa and his former buddy pal John Lennon. And an autograph picture of the late Kevin Sullivan. Well, this week it's a busy, busy week. Easter is upon us. Chicken Bob, Chicken Ron going to be celebrating Easter because chickens love Easter. They get their eggs celebrated. You know how chickens are with eggs. On Monday, they're pretty much looking free. Tuesday, maybe I'll watch some old episodes of A Different World. It starred Lisa Bonet for the first season, and then she was fired from the show and went on to star Jasmine Guy and Kadeem Harrison. I bet Beast Barnett used to love watching it. He probably calls up Curt Phares today and says, hey, do you want to watch A Different World? I would presume that happens. Wednesday, not much. Thursday, not a lot going on. Next Friday, hopefully, we'll have a nice announcement. There's a chance it'll come before Friday, but we're looking at possibly Friday. But I can announce right here, I'll be back at the Bet Show later this month in Container Park. Reese Maddox will be there, perhaps. I'll manage him again. He could use a good management team, keep people away from them and say, hey, I'm a big wrestling fan, and accept my request, and they send it nonstop, and then his management just says no. It'll save him from having to do that. Keep all the strange fans out. No offense, strange fans. But to review from that undisclosed water fountain right over there, where Beast Barnett may or may not struggle to find and then sample the water, good or bad, but he won't find Zane Paisley there because he doesn't literally follow me. Sunday it's Easter. Chicken Bob, Chicken Ron, going to be celebrating big time. Monday, looking free. Tuesday, a different world. Wednesday's pretty free. Thursday, not much. Friday, hopefully we'll have an announcement, but regardless, I can always announce again that bet show in Container Park. I'll be back there for Versus Pro Wrestling and maybe some of the other promotions, because I'll be there all day anyway. Why not? So pretty much episode 691.